Okay. It's ghosts. I don't call them ghosts. It's my spirit guys. They all around. Anyways, peace. Peace, love, and light. It's brother Ryan Robinson. Junior Warden, Orange Valley Lodge number 13. Frater double R, some brethren. My brethren call me in the other orders. What I wanted to speak to you today on was astral projection, leaving the body, going into the body, and lucid dreaming. Okay? I've been on this path since 2013. It's 2017 now. I've been doing a lot of studying over the years, a lot of reading, a lot of research, a lot of studying from masters and adept, and I've come across many different orders since I've been a master mason, right? Like orders that people don't even know about, like have no clue exist out there in the world, and have no idea how these orders are affecting the world. They have no idea. Most people are like Illuminati, Illuminati. Like, you don't have any idea how deep this stuff goes. Like, Illuminati, bro, we dealing with the hierarchy and the great white brotherhood, okay? Now, we're talking about just not even dealing with this life, but all the lives behind you and all the lives in front of you. You feel me? So, in my studies, I've studied the books and the works of C.W. Ledbetter, Rudolf Steiner, Pascal Beverly Randolph, Eliphas Levi, Manly P. Hall, Madame Helena P. Blavatsky, all the Theosophic Society, which was C.W. Ledbetter was part of. His student Krishnamurti was part of the Theosophic Society. Alice Bailey, also another just great mind. And so all these people I've studied, Gurdjieff, all these people I've studied, it's all so similar. It's all the same. It's all, when you dig in and you are initiated, you can see and understand things, I think, in a different way than the majority of the people that are not initiated, which is why that's the importance and the purpose of becoming initiated. You become familiar with the scenery. You see stuff. You go through stuff. You experience stuff. And so if you've been through it in past lives or whatever, it reawakens that in your current mind, in your current life, in your current status, and where you are now, whether you know it or not. You may have been initiated in the pyramids 3,000 years ago. You don't know. But when you go through the same initiation sequence and you do the same kind of things, you might start waking up these latent powers inside yourself. And what that means is you start to come to certain realizations. Stuff starts clicking in your mind, and you start really understanding stuff on a deeper, higher level, to the point to where you kind of elevate past the majority of the monotonous people in this life and this existence who are just happy, working and getting drunk on the weekends. That doesn't work for people like me and people like us that are on this adaptive path. It's not enough for us. We need a little bit more stimulation for the mind, a little bit more out of life, right? So we're going to push the mind, right? What is a mind? Man is a mind. So we're going to push ourselves in every aspect, right? Equality is to be equal in every aspect, every encounter, every endeavor in life, right? So we're going to be equal on our square. That's 4 90-degree angles. It's equal, right? So that's where we stand on our square, is to be equal in every undertaking in our lives. Do you see how that works? So when you develop the ability to see through words, meanings, stories, and you get pierced the veil and you see through to the deeper, to the truth behind it, you can explain stuff very simply, very easily, and to a baby, a child, if you need to, because you've mastered it, you know it through and through. And anyways, getting off track a little bit, but to get it back on track, the astral world and projecting. I've been having dreams lately. I don't have dreams anymore, actually. I'm just going to say that. I believe and feel my consciousness has elevated to the point to where I don't dream anymore in the way I used to like dream, like, oh, go and have random adventures and like all this stuff would be happening to me and I didn't have no control over anything. Now it's elevated, it's changed. Now I intentionally and purposefully leave and go places, right? And so it's not like just stuff happens to me, whatever just happens to me. Now, when I go to sleep, what I've been doing over the past, I'd say 6 months to a year, is every night when I go to sleep, when I lay down in bed, I pay attention and I become aware. I bring my awareness to my body. I bring my awareness to myself, my mind, myself, my body, my awareness to myself, my skin touching the bed. To the point, and I focus on that, to the point to where I cannot feel a separation from my skin in the bed. To where my skin feels like the sheet or the bed itself, right? So it feels like I'm one with the bed, like I'm kind of melted into the bed and I'm one with the bed. And then when that happens, I know I'm starting to kind of fade away and go to sleep. But I try not to let myself fall asleep. Eventually I do fall asleep because that's what you're doing. But anyways, you do it slowly. And so once you become aware and you have the mindset to remember the point when you fall asleep. That's the key right there. That is the magical key right there. Remember the point, exact point in which you fall asleep, right? Because that's how you're able to take your full consciousness with you when you leave out of the body, right? It's because you're aware. You say, okay, it's almost like inducing a sleep paralysis. Some people are scared of that, right? I love it because I know my mind doesn't sleep, but I know my body is not me. I've realized this is not me, okay? This is a sheath of food, okay? It's not me. So I know that. And so when I leave my body, I understand that I don't die. We don't die. We are eternal beings. We are the Alpha Omega. We are the ending, the beginning, all of it, right? That's what has been relayed through religion, but has been misunderstood. We don't die. Some people don't understand it. We don't die. We're eternal. We've been here since the creation of the universe. So, anyways, and we'll be here until it ends. The universe ends and it starts again. So, anyways, when you start paying attention to the moment when you fall asleep, in which you fall asleep, that in-between phase, like when you've fallen asleep, becomes bigger. It becomes bigger and bigger and bigger to where you start having like, in that in-between stage where you're like kind of like right drifting off, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and you'll start having like, oh, I was there for a couple seconds. And then you're like, I was there like 30 seconds. And then like as you go on nights and then later, you'd be like, I was there like 5 minutes. And then months and months later, you're like, I was in there like 30 minutes before I fell asleep. And experiencing that in between, I'm out of my body type, or in the void either, which is all black, or you can progress and go past that. It depends where your level of consciousness. Everybody's different. So don't take my experiences as that's what has to happen. Everybody's is different, and that's why God's name is ineffable, because we can't really explain or tell somebody our own experience. So they have to have it themselves. They have to have the divine union themselves, and then they can tell us what they experience, and we just listen. We go, oh, okay, well, mine was like this. And so that's how we share and we see, because some of the stuff will be the same. Some of it will look different. It'll look different to them. It'll look different to me. But essentially, it's kind of the same story, meaning, truth. But so I developed the ability to start, the will to start remembering the moment I fall asleep. And that is what enabled me to be able to start leaving my body and purposefully and intentionally going and traveling places. I don't have dreams anymore, like I said before. I go meet people, places, things. I go talk to people. I go talk to my inner master. I go talk to, I just go see. I go travel, go look around. Sometimes I don't talk to anybody. Sometimes I don't see anybody or anything. It's just places. So And some people call it transcendental meditation, but I'm sleeping. So we have to understand how powerful the mind is when we're awake as well as when we're asleep. The mind never sleeps our entire life. So we have to know that we are the mind, right? Only our physical body needs to sleep. We don't need to sleep. Our consciousness is constantly awake. And so even when you die, your consciousness is awake. And that's what you learn when you leave the body, is your consciousness is not inside your body. It's not your body itself. It's connected to it through the brain, but it's not your brain itself. So, that's what the study of leaving the body, all the astral projection that people have been doing recently. We've come into a new age of enlightenment, out of the age of Aquarius into the age of Pisces, I believe, or into the age of Aquarius. What people are coming into higher states of consciousness and raising their mental states and capacities, and a lot more people are astral projecting. And so we can go meet each other in the astral realm if we want. If we're connected and we're both on the same path and we're both on the same frequency and we're both at the same level mentally, we can go meet each other in the astral realm and talk just like this. And then when we wake up, we can call each other on the phone and be like, and yeah, we telepathy, telekinesis, all those powers that are latent in men really do exist. We just have to have the ability and the knowledge and the know-how to unlock it. So that's the path to adepthood, is unlocking, releasing, and coming into the realization of the powers latent in man. And we have powers that we're still unaware of. You know what I mean? These little things that we can do now is nothing compared to what we will be able to do, and when we evolve and when we push the mind and we become our next manifestations. We're in the process of making our next evolution right now as we speak. Our next man. So we're, we got to push that mind. And so that was just my experience and what I've done to push my mind and to learn how to leave the body. Meditation. Meditation is fundamental. You got to meditate. I recommend meditating. Try at least 10, 15 minutes a day to an hour a day, every day. Meditate. You have to. Sit in silence. I don't care if you want to move your body. I gotta move. I gotta itch. I got this. I got that. I'm hungry. That's the monkey mind. Once you learn how to sit and just have that monkey mind going crazy, and you still can sit, you sit and you can sit. I'm hungry. I gotta itch my nose. I want to itch my nose so bad right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna go crazy. My nose. I gotta itch my nose. And you can sit and be unaffected by the physical. That's how you know you're on the path. You're on the path. That's what we're fighting. Those physical desires. That's how you kill the lower self. You have to literally kill your lower self so that you can manifest the higher self. And the lower self is just the desires that we selfishly want in this lifetime. And we're not thinking about mankind, humanity, and what's best for the world and all of mankind. And that's the difference between an adept and a regular person, is either you care for people or you care for yourself, and that's what it comes down to. Who are you as a man, as a woman? What kind of person are you truly? When nobody's looking, nobody's around, what do you do? What do you think about? Who are you? That's the path. That's where you got to sit in silence and think about these things. Damn, do I be thinking about killing animals and stuff like that? Dude, who am I? Is that who I want to be? Is that my lower self? Who is that? Is that somebody else inside me? These are things you got to be thinking about, you know what I mean? And so that's how we get to the point of being the best us we can be. You know what I mean? We want to do what's right. Not kill, steal, and destroy. We want to do what's right while we're here. It's a short time. So while we're here in the physical, let's get things right. Let's do things right for the world and for the betterment of humanity, our kids, our children, our next generations. So let's get it, and we'll be on the path. And I'm going to continue making more videos. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave any of them below in the comment section. I'm going to be releasing a bunch of videos, man. I got so much to get out because I've been channeling a lot. I've been meditating and a lot. I have so much that has been given to me. I need to transmute it and get it out so that I can receive more. I got to empty my cup so I can receive more. Right now my cup is full, it's overflowing, so I got to get it out. And I appreciate you for watching, staying tuned. You know, this is helpful for me too. It helps me to stay on track too when I go over these things and I think out loud. And I put these videos out for you, so just for the betterment of humankind, because that's all my life is for. It's not for me. I'm not here being all flashy and this and that. I'm just a regular dude trying to help the world. That's what my life is for. That's what I'm here for. It's all I care about. Peace, love, and light. May the God bless you as He's blessed me. Bless your family. I will that all is well in your life. I will that you attain the knowledge and the light that you seek. And you get it right. And you find the right people in your life who are good for you. You know, because there's a lot of people out there that talk a lot. And a lot of people that think, you know, it's for show. And it's for game. And it's for play. And it's for money for them. This stuff, I'll talk about it until I die. 70, 80, 90 more years. And not even be worried about getting $1 for it. I'm not worried about making a brand behind it. This is for people. This is a knowledge that is our birthright. And that we need to get out to the people. This will help the entire world. So that's what it's about. That's what I'm here to do. That's what the rest of my brothers and sisters are here to do as well on this adept path. So, another video coming up soon. I'll be posting soon. Stay tuned. And once again, peace, love, and light.